at YouTube's Creators Academy, Creators Camp, whatever it is, and I wanted to talk about something for which I needed a man who could talk about it, none other than the mighty Sirhud Kalra, because there are only a few things a few men are very good at, and in this country, especially when it comes to social dynamics, he is the man who actually knows a thing or two about it, so he is the man who can actually answer my questions or your queries on a few things that I needed to ask and discuss about the whole idea of being a masculine man or being masculine in general if you are a man, and the whole idea of masculine versus feminine, and how is the world changing, evolving, and why is it so important for all of us to know about it now than it was like any time else. So in case if you of you don't know, like we have made a few videos in the past, so in case you haven't watched them, watch them all, and in case you don't know Sirhud Kalra, then I don't know, we are living under a rock.
What the fuck. It's all good, guys. It's all good. If you haven't, you're most welcome to come and check out the stuff that we talk about. As of now, we are focusing a lot on the masses. We are focusing on helping our desi brothers improve themselves as well as their life, as well as their worldview, their perspective, their vision towards everything, including women. So right now that's the focus, but pretty soon with the help of this new team, I'm hoping that I can also get back on the English content, which I originally started off with, but I think that was just a bit too complicated at that time for like the Indian population. So yeah.
Cool. So what we are going to talk about is masculine versus feminine. So let's just quickly roll the intro and let's get into the video. Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. He is the mighty Sirhud Kalra. Let's go. The intro. The one watching one or two, or I don't know, a few numerous advices that could help them be their most masculine self, or at least learn the process of being a masculine man instead of being a boy, what would they be? Like, which one would you go?
First of all, don't work under a boss, and I don't just mean this in like the sense of a corporate boss. I mean this even in the sense of like everything, be it even you got to learn how to be a lone wolf. All right, because if you develop that ability, then you can function in society without being dependent on society. Then you can function in society without caring about other people's opinion. If you can figure out how to be a lone wolf. And in order to be a lone wolf, you will have to practice freedom, which is a very, very scary thing, because you will have to take decisions which will be solely based on your own desire compared to your own need of I need to earn this much, or I need to fit in here, or I need this kind of a girlfriend. You forget all that and you go like, what the fuck does my want to do right now? Because your is like let's say a metaphorical representation of your soul. Is basically who the fuck you are, and this is the thing which sets you apart from the other subset of population. So again, not physically but like the in your head, for example, when that gets a particular desire to do something, starting to do that actually in real life and getting that in your physical reality is the process through which you will start building true masculinity, because that is where you learn how to say no. You learn how to say no to distractions. You learn how to say no to distractions like girls, or like falling under a boss because you want a safety net. So as long as somebody else is taking that decision for you, you go ahead with it, because you feel like you can throw that responsibility onto someone else. So learn how to get responsibility by yourself, because that will allow you to become a proper lone wolf. And once you figure that out, then when you come back into society and form the bonds and form relationships and stuff like that, it will never be from a needy perspective.
Yeah, you will have the abundance mindset.
Exactly. You'll have abundance, as well as you will love somebody because you have gathered a lot of pain outside. So now you know that a lot of those people have to have, certain exposure to either pain or love and stuff like that, and your overall emotional understanding is going to be much higher. So when you're back into society, the kind of relationships you will have are just going to be way more pure compared to how they were before. Yet at the same time, you know that all of this is ephemeral, all of this is constantly changing. So you will not get attached to it to the point where your masculine self ever falls weak again, because you have already gone through the process of battling your weaknesses. When you were a lone wolf, you were going through that process of, which I've spoken about in my video called King Warrior Magician Lover, where it talks about basically going through a shit phase in life so that you grow some balls, to put it in a very simple manner, 20-minute video.
Which most of us kind of lack or too scared of, like especially the Indian man. We aren't really willing to put ourselves out there and experiment life and live life and enjoy the true freedom. Like I have had friends who are in their mid-30s and who are still not quite
Yeah.
responsible and free as they should be, being in their mid-30s. But that's how they
That's
are.
how it is.
And that's how we want to, I think, inspire a few to change lives and be a bit different.
Yeah.
I think that's all about this topic.
Yeah.
That's a lot of content, so we'll probably be sitting together sometime soon.
Yeah, dude, fuck
and be
yeah,
doing a whole lot more videos.
We got to start an English channel on this thing. We got to restart the English channel, which I had originally come out with.
Yeah.
Because like now we've kind of figured out the YouTube game a little bit better.
Yeah.
We've figured out, ultimately it's a tool. Like YouTube is not something which is my career. It's a tool which I'm using to fulfill my own life purpose. And I want to like get the shit sucked out of it to achieve that purpose, and that is to like make better men. So yeah, we'll do it.
Quite the same.
Cheers, bud. It's been fucking insane. Thank you so much.
In case you haven't checked out his channel, a whole bunch of social dynamics there and a whole bunch of other epic men's lifestyle content there. We'll
Like bhabhi ko kaise batate hai.
Exactly. We'll be sitting back. We'll be sitting again. We'll be doing more videos. Till that time, you don't forget to dress up, stay strong, and stay stylish.
See you guys.